Manny Rodrigues. I'm lead athlete coordinator at the Ottawa Race Weekend.
So Manny, the Ottawa Race Weekend is very special for not only the world-class field that you've assembled, but also runners of all levels. Recreational runners really love this weekend. Tell me a little bit about the Ottawa Race experience for those kinds of runners.
Well, we've tried to put together the best package, not just for elites, but also for the everyday runner. And for that, what we've done is, like for example, with the course change that we've done, we really try to take areas that are going to be very scenic, which the elite runners don't really care about, but the average runner will really care about. You know, areas that have a lot of cheering spectators. We're also, focusing on what will make their experience best, number of water stations, things like that.
What are the new changes this year that you feel will really enhance that experience?
Essentially, the neighborhoods we're going into. We're going into a lot more neighborhoods. We're going through Little Italy, Chinatown. We're going through Westboro, Hintonburg. All very great neighborhoods, and we're really supportive of the event also. So we think it'll really add to the experience.
Now we're in the middle of a noisy expo here, so I need you to really project here. But give me a sense as to what this atmosphere is like today.
Well, it's great that we're in the brand new Ottawa Convention Center. It's a brand new facility. It's the first time we've been here, and it's a great, huge space that we can showcase so many vendors and things. And again, helps with participation of the average runner to come here, and they get to choose from all sorts of different products.
So at Canadian Running, we're focusing on two big races this weekend: the men's 10K and the women's marathon. Some big top Canadians are in both those races. Tell me about the men's 10K. Some of the top Canadians you've assembled there.
So the men's 10K, we've got Simon Beru. He's the record holder at the 10,000. Be interesting to see whether he can then be the record holder at the 10K road event also. We have Dylan Weeks, we have Eric Gillis. So, really three very strong Canadian runners.
How unusual is it for you to have those top three Canadians all running the 10K here?
We've had them all at different periods, not all together at the same time, so it's very exciting for us.
What are you looking to see between the three of them as they race this weekend?
Oh, a good battle. They have run against each other before, and so it'll be very interesting to see. They've taken different paths here. Eric was running the Sporting Life, for example. Meanwhile, Dylan was off doing the Stanford 10,000 meter, and Simon's been running in the States, the around the Chicago 8K. So taking very different routes to get here, and it'll be interesting to see what they're going to do head to head.
Who do you think has the edge?
I think Simon Beru has the edge. I think he's won all the battles he's gone up against them before, and he has the fastest PBs on there.
Now, Dariba Murga, Ethiopian runner, star runner, he's also in that field. What do you know about him?
He is. So he's coming back. He's in great shape, and he's looking, I think, to try break his own course record that he set here back 2 years ago of 27:24. And so it should be really interesting to see if he can do it. He doesn't have the pacer this year because there's no bonus for the world record, so he kind of has to do it on his own. But he is a front runner, so to make it very interesting.
Now, one of Canada's top female runners, Megan Brown, she's in the 10K, but tell us about the Canadians in the women's marathon.
In the women's marathon, we have a very interesting battle. We have Emily Crocious is coming. We have Lanny Marchand who's doing a debut. So some new faces there that will make it kind of interesting. We have a few others in there, and I think it'll be very interesting to race to see. And we hopefully will see, maybe 1, 2, even 3 women that are going under 240 in Canada, which would be very good to see. It hasn't happened in a while.
And the men's marathon, who are you looking to watch in that race?
In that race, I think it's going to be a very interesting battle. You have someone like Jose Rutich, who has the experience, Laban Moyben, who has a lot of experience in our field. He's 2 minutes slower on paper. Then you have someone like Dino Safir, who's doing his marathon debut, but he's coming off of some really strong running where he won his last 2 races, a half marathon and a 15K. He placed 12th at the World Cross Country Championships, which is a phenomenal result. It means he's very strong right now, so I think he's certainly someone to watch. And then we have a lot of unknowns who are coming in. Silas Sang, he ran a 1 hour half marathon. Is he ready to pop a really big one? And some of the same thing with some of the Ethiopians. So it'll be very interesting to see, and it's a very hard race to call.
Canadian side, we've got Lucas McEnany, Derek Nikluski, Around the Bay winner, making his marathon debut. Who is your Canadian pick on the men's side there?
Oh, I'm not sure. I think we got the 2 of them. You have someone like Jason Warwick who's been running, he's been off training, so he's actually in very good shape also. And yeah, so I think it should be interesting, and I think there's some unknowns also which may pop up in a very good race.
How about weather? What are you looking for this Saturday and Sunday morning?
I'm not. I know what I'd like, and it may not give it to me. I think currently what they're forecasting for is a sort of a rainy Saturday, and Sunday I really don't want to look at, because they were calling for a very hot day, but it seems to be backing down a bit, and hopefully it does back down. And particularly if it's cool overnight, that makes a big difference, because it means 7 in the morning will still be very cool.
All right, Manny Rodrigues, we're glad to be here. Thanks for having us.
You're welcome.